Welcome to Primary Center and a brand new 2025 185BH. This is one of their original models in the Apex Nano series and one that's had a huge resurgence for Australia in the last number of years. Just really well optioned, comes in at a great weight. It's 3,190 pounds. Tip to tail, you're basically 20 feet, so 18 and a half feet for the body. So it's just very towable by a wide range of SUVs here. So we're going to take you inside and then we'll certainly discuss some of the amenities outside as well. We'll take you through those. So as we come in the door, immediately to our left, up top, you're going to see a rechargeable Bluetooth speaker. So it's something you can take right out to your table outside and then just stream music or certainly the weather or anything else you want to it. You've got your switch for your awning just inside the door, and then your exterior light switch for that awning light. Up front, we do have a queen-size bed here with some great storage here at the end. So you've got a spot here to stash some books and keep phones and things like that. We do have charging up here as well. So we've got 120 as well as USB-C. You've got blackout shades here. This particular window is an emergency exit window, so you do have another way out here. You've got your huge windshield here, which just brings in a ton of light on a darker day, and it's something you really appreciate in a smaller space. It'll allow you to kind of relax inside, watch that storm go by, and then head back outside. You do have a pre-wire here for a TV, should you ever want one, so we can add them out for you as well, just off the hop, and certainly you can add a TV at any time. But you do have a digital antenna on the roof. All the connections are there with power, so everything's pre-set up there for you. And then with that emergency exit window open, you do have that cross flow of air too here, which is great. Lots of storage up top to stash those things you'll leave in there. Keep some clothes and things like that with you. And then you have storage here under both dinette ends, which is great. So you've got lots of storage here. Should you have 3 kids, that'll drop down into a nice extra wide bunk bed. So it's certainly comfortable for family of 5 and even family of 4, or sorry, a family of 6 if the kids are quite young and small. You could have 2 certainly sleep there. So it just gives you lots of options in a very small space here, which people love. Great storage above there, so you can keep a lot of the games and books and things like that you want to bring with you, maps and that kind of stuff, or favorite spots you like to head to. And then little poles for the table, if it is a bed, can just get stashed underneath the dinette. You do have access to the storage in the dinette from the top, as well as the 2 doors here in the front. We'll switch over to the kitchen here, where they've made little additions over the years. So we do have hookup for power here on the side. We do have a fire extinguisher nice by the door. So again, if the campfire gets a little under control, you can quickly take care of that. We've got drawers in the kitchen now as of 2024, so something that customers were asking for. They certainly listened, and you've got nice deep drawers here to work with. Huge sinks here. You do have a sink lid that will drop in here, so this will give you basically full counter space for prepping. You've got a nice high-rise faucet here, so very easy to fill those big pots you may take outside to do maybe a lobster boil or something fun, corn boil outside. And then lots of storage up top for all those dishes you're going to use. Pots and pans can certainly go down below. Lots of room there. You do have a microwave in the kitchen. We've got our central furnace here right in the center. Even a little drink opener here, so bottle opener. 2 burner stove inside on those occasional days where you do have to cook inside if the weather's not cooperating. And this will flip back and basically give you a backsplash. Great thing about all Apex Nanos, so you have Asdel on the inside wall, so backing this, which is a composite. So there isn't anything there that, say in a kitchen scenario, if you had some water escape, if the sink overflowed and touched the wall, there's nothing there to absorb the water. And you're going to have that as well on the back side of the fiberglass. So again, right through that wall, there's nothing that can absorb water. So if you've had some water issues in a previous trailer, I think you'll appreciate the construction here they've used for many, many years now. And it just, again, has those units looking the same kind of as the unit progresses through its life, which people really appreciate over time. Got windows in both bunks, a little addition over the years. So everybody has that ventilation. We also have a 3-speed fan here, so if you are off-grid, you do have 200 watts of standard solar here. So with a couple batteries, if you're looking to do an extended stay off-grid, you can certainly power this huge 12-volt fridge you have, which does have an off-grid mode as well. You can use that fan to basically exit that hot air as you first get there. And then you've got the huge opposing windows that are the same size here. That really helps to get rid of that air. And again, each bunk will have great airflow as well, so something that people really appreciate. You've got some privacy curtains here as well. We are equipped with AC, so if you're booking campsites with 30 amp service, you can certainly use the AC. Because it's a smaller space, it's going to very quickly cool. You've got some great storage for things like canned goods, keep the bread and that kind of stuff up top. It's nice and deep here as well, so it's kind of a great little pantry. And again, huge fridge. Because it is a 12-volt fridge, you're going to have great depth here, so you got a lot of room. Certainly keep lots of popsicles and stuff up top as well. You've got lots of, again, space in here to use. Then we've got a great little handy dandy bathroom, so very close for the kids, especially if they're younger, nice and easy to then to hop out in the morning, go to the bathroom, or if you're just traveling and you want to quickly stop, nice and easy. There is no slide out here. Just pop right back into the bathroom, use the bathroom, and off you go. We are equipped now with a standard tankless water heater, so you're going to kind of have an endless supply there of hot water. So certainly if you need to do kind of quick baths or showers at night, allows you to do multiples of those. That's the controller right here for that. And then just below, we're going to have our water pump switch. So if you're using kind of water on the road, you would just turn on that switch. If you want to check on tank levels here, you've got your gray, black, and fresh. And then just below that, you can check on the battery level. So see how the batteries are doing. You've got some hanging storage here already built in. We do have a fan here for you as well. So if someone's using a shower or bath, you can quickly vent out the unit. You've got power back here as well. Great skylight, so if someone is a bit taller, you'll appreciate that if you're using it. We will be showing you outside as well. You do have an outside shower, so super handy with children. Certainly with my own, I can say I use it all the time. And I travel with a dog as well. Again, very handy if you have pets coming with you as well. So we've got, again, lots of room in here to maneuver, even though it's still a single axle, small 18.5 foot unit. We are 7.5 feet wide, which helps to open up the middle here. Again, make it more of a comfortable space. So outside, lots of amenities you find on the much bigger Nanos here. So we've got great little griddle here, which you're going to use all the time. You'll see the little table here it sits on, so they do come apart, so you can just use the table as a table if you wish. You have the mounting rail here. We're going to have propane right there for you, so you could also hook up a barbecue to that at some point if you wish. The awning is going to come out a full 8 feet. You've got light running the full length of it here. Standard aluminum wheels, so less work to do in the future. You're not going to be shining up or trying to get the rust off. We've got power here on the front side, so you can plug in additional lights. If you had a little plug-in, just 2-burner little outside stove, you can use that out there as well. But certainly any accessories you want to add, if you've got the power on site, you can. Great little end-to-hand, really helps with the little ones here going up and down the stairs. These are the Lippert steppy steps, so you can basically flip these inside each individual leg as well. If you've got uneven terrain, you can level out, so that way it's a nice big platform. If it's raining and they're wet, you've got a lot of grip to these, so they're not going to be slipping off, which people certainly appreciate. You've got the new glass door here, built-in windows. You'll see there is a window, but it sort of hides away. You've got a lot of under storage here, so you'll see we've hidden the griddle box here as well. You've got your charge controller. There is a light here in there as well. We've got a light switch here for the front 2 lights. The charge controller is of a size where if you ever wanted to add another panel, you are set up to do that. So most people don't necessarily need more than 200 watts. What they typically need is more and better batteries. And we've got a range of choices here that we can help you with depending on kind of your particular situation. As you can see, nice 2-facing LED lights. So if you're coming in at night, you've got a lot of light here. Unlike most in the smaller sizes, you actually get 2 propane tanks. So you've got a lot of propane here to work with. So if you're off grid for a while, we've got room for multiple batteries. We have a battery cutoff switch as well, which is super handy when you're going into storage. You can make sure then that all the power is killed to the interior, so nothing is draining your batteries, and that 200 watts of solar is always working for you, making sure that you are going to have that power when you come back so that everything's fully charged. We do add a front power jack here at Primo RV Center, so not a standard or an option from Apex, but it is something that we do here. So that'll be coming up here shortly. So we just got this unit in, wanted to share it with everybody. I love the fact they still use the magnetic latches here. Again, you're not going to end up with anything on your head. We've got our water fill here. So you've got quite a large water tank here in that 50-gallon range. We've got, again, our hookup for primarily AC power. So we've dumbed it down here just to 50 amp because we're not using the AC. Underneath the bottom bunk, you are going to get an additional storage area, which typically you don't get on any other Apex Nano model. So a great little spot. I love to put, kind of all your hoses and those kind of things because you're actually using it in this area where all your hookups are. So it's got a very handy spot to put the power cord and everything else. You've got your hot and cold outside shower, as I mentioned. So it's got a nice long handle to it as well. So if you want to set up literally an outdoor shower, very easy to do. You've got your on-site water connection. Should be lucky enough to have one. You've got a black tank flush. Super handy to be able to, when you're hooked up to sewer, clean out that black tank so all the sensors are reading properly. You're going to have a hookup for cable and satellite should you have it on site. And then nice and easy access, certainly when it comes to winterization, for your tankless water heater. So everything's here. And again, right at the back where you'd want it, typically where the hookups are in your campsite. As we come around, we do have a hollow bumper here. So should you want to store a hose or water hose, you certainly could. LED lights throughout the exterior, so nice and bright. We have the Lippert pre-set up for an exterior ladder. Should you wish to have one, we always have it in stock. We also have a setup for a future backup camera, should you want to add one at any time. So all the wires are brought there and it's pre-wired for you. And we've got our spare tire here in the back. So it's a very complete package. You've got 4 large oversized jacks, so very nice and stable when those are down. It's not moving anywhere. And just a small, compact, perfect starter. For a lot of people, it's a great transition from perhaps a tent trailer in the past. Something a little smaller that maybe didn't have room for the whole family, and just again a vehicle that gives you an amazing amount of opportunity in terms of different tow vehicles from those SUVs. We've certainly had folks with some minivans in the past that have towed this as well if they're primarily using it in kind of very short radiuses, distances. So again, if you're certainly wondering what your vehicle can handle, we do have some other options as well. Certainly reach out and we're happy to always help you. We welcome Primo RV Center to come have a look at this brand new 2025 185BH in Coachman's Apex Nano series.